them out respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I let the past which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Step.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set. Black 80, black. Set.
Hand off to the up end. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he's got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set to go now from the 35.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Tried to lob that one in, but no luck. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Baylor. 80. Right.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Crashes through a tackle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, catching. Bombers. Away. Go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Almost set. Ready. Let it. Bombers. Away. Go.
Nix now to throw. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Motion. Ready, catching. Bombers. Away. Go.
Once more, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Pushing the 12-yard. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Motion.
Nix now on 1st and 10. This one's caught. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Harvey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd long, and In large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's Hampton on second. And give him 9 on that run. They've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Running it with Hampton. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Set. Home to front.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This is a 48-yard look for him. Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It's dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ole. Ready. Captain. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's trying to push the field. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Okay. Bombers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
Captain.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ole. Bombers.
They'll throw again. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Ole.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Throws this one deep down the right side.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. There's Harvey running from his own read. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
10 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Knicks with it on first. He finds his back. Harvey. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 11.
There's the option give to Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up
Second down now. They need 7.
8-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Pushing the tight end over. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Herbert from the gun. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Away. Bomber, ready.
Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Okay. Bombers. Away. Captain.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Just caught 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Joe. Ready. Away. Bombers. Away.
Final throw before the break. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will extend their lead as time expires in the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Oh, my son! To the right, yep. Ready! 180, wait, hot!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Nicks from the gun. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hold on a sec! Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready! 180, wait, hot!
Nicks holds on to it. Continuing to move past the 45. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His third total score in this game. What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos push their lead to 18. Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Herbert back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, give to Hampton. Shoots away from one. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
That's another Chargers first down.
Harris once more. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. To the air this time. Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, Herbert. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Dicker connects there. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught by the tight end, running the corner. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And he's set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down at the line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Nix off the play action. This finds Franklin. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Nix to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. A give now from the gun. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here's Gibson. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Force that to his right. Herbert slides to a stop, and enough on that play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Escapes the pocket. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Herbert now off the play fake. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. Second down.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
Right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. One's covered by the Broncos hands team. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hold on to the right. Ready.
Shotgun hands out to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Loss of 1. Brings up third down and 11.
They'll air it out on third. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Nix holds on to it. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and a hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Chargers are first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert to throw once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go.
It's Herbert once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers down by 16. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Get Harvey here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix holds on to it. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Sideline he goes, and he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
Rolling from the gun here. And this is going to be caught for 2, so some fight left, and I love it. It is back to a 1-score game.
Chargers 27.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. Well, the Chargers are reporting, they're excited, and yes, they've got it! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game even get and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Room to run inside the 20. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them, and that should put the finishing touch on this victory. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design run, here's Nix. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be